They've been patrolling another corner of their territory and missed the nomad invasion. They've got 150 square kilometers to protect. It's a needle in a haystack problem for these guards. Saba and the cubs are on the marsh plain, and they've got company. The cubs carefully watch their arch-enemy, the beast they're being trained to one day take down on their very own. Buffalo are the pride's fatal attraction. They're a raised meal, but they come with a high price tag. As the nomads discovered, buffalo are equipped with a lethal stampede strategy. Apart from their deadly horns, they're also built with an armor-plated head, a living battering ram. But Saba knows she can't confidently hunt one down with her injury. If the males were around to contribute to the hunt, she wouldn't hesitate. Her hearty meal will have to wait a little longer. After being chased out of the scrub by the jackals, Nikita moves to a new hunting area. She's on her endless pursuit for something bigger and meatier. Guinea fowl. They're plump, slow, and ground-dwelling. A step up from an owl. Conditions are in Nikita's favor. The flock's preoccupied with feeding, and she's got good cover. But the guinea fowl have an especially quick takeoff, so Nikita's got to get close enough to stop them. Her spotted coat helps her blend into the dappled environment. The flock is on the channel bank, just 18 meters from the water. Rather than stalking through the trees, Nikita's plan is to approach the flock from below, using the bank as cover. The plan is to pounce before their quick vertical takeoff. Her expert leopard crawl gets her up the bank. It may be another high-maintenance meal, but she's got to take whatever Savuti will give her. A feathered feast is better than none. The herd's still in the woodland. Saba and her cubs are especially hungry. With the males still away, they're sitting tight. And worse, the nomads step in again and penetrate deeper into marsh pride territory. Their confidence is up, and they're headed straight for the herd, this time in full daylight. The buffalo sense there's danger, but the tall lime-colored grass camouflages the nomads' advances. They close in on a straggler. doesn't get a good enough grip on the buffalo's hindquarters and is easily shaken off. The herd closes ranks. A reminder of how impenetrable a buffalo herd can be. There's a silver lining, though. The buffalo is injured from the initial attack. This buffalo's not going far with a torn tendon. A hunting strategy has landed in the nomad's laps, and they know it. To clinch the deal, they'll rely on their customary cover, the dark. Saba and her cubs track the same herd. Their hunger is overpowering, and she can't wait for the males any longer. A daytime hunt will be tough, but there are calves in this herd, and that's a good enough invitation. This is the cubs' first buffalo hunt, and their safety is her priority. The stakes are high here. She must read the enemy's movements precisely. One line takes cover behind Saba, but it won't do any good. Everyone's got to go out on this hunt. Without the cover of night, they'll hide in the mapani trees. Her strategy is to position herself and the cubs in an arc, and then move in. The buffalo won't know where the attack is coming from. They'll flee in different directions. The chaos will leave the calves most vulnerable. The use of cover in the woodland zone is critical. The buffalo must never see the whole pride. Picking the right target is crucial. Suddenly, one cub jumps the gun and gives away the pride. Saba tries to recover the blunder. She runs to intercept them. A second cub is caught in front of the herd. Sometimes there's great opportunity in chaos. And Saba finds it. The cubs are on it in seconds. With the nomads at large, the ravenous pride must eat and run. As evening arrives in Savuti, the struggle for survival favors its predators. Something Nikita hopes will help her cause. Unlike buffaloes, her prey is nocturnal, equipped with expert night vision. So, she's got to be extra sneaky. The scrub hare that lives in this hole will soon leave for its nighttime forage. And Nikita parks herself right outside its doorway. She's dead still. But does she have the patience to pull it off? In a split second, it's over. A solid grip around the chest cuts off any telltale squeals. Finally, a meal enough to match her appetite. On the edge of the woodland, the nomads still track the herd, pushing them further into cover. Buffalo don't sleep at night. There's a far more important job at hand: fending off Savuti's nighttime hunters. Their sights are still focused on the injured buffalo. But she's guarded by an army of one-ton tanks. The nomads don't have a clear strategy. They're simply creating chaos. The lions don't let up on their assault. The dust rises, and soon the injured buffalo is left alone. The nomads take a chance. It's been a long battle on both sides. Killing an adult buffalo is a massive accomplishment for any line. These two young buffalo, even by Savuti standards, this will keep them fed for at least 3 days. That's if they manage to keep it. Against this clan of 22, it's hardly a fair fight. He's surrounded. This many hyenas can rip a young'un into shreds. The lions retreat to their kill as the clan closes in. After hunting this buffalo for 18 hours, the nomad lions aren't giving up their kill. Finally, the hyenas back down. But at dawn comes the real challenge. Even the hyenas are scared. The night battle has given them away. The marsh pride males have finally caught up to the intruders. It's not the meat the pride male wants. He wants his valuable Savuti territory back. The nomads don't even try to defend their meal against the 500-pound brute. But can they defend themselves? They slip away quietly from the carcass. His show of power gets him a meal and sends a warning to the nomads. Get out for good. Now the male calls in Saba and the cubs for dinner. After almost a week, the males are back with the pride. It's a bittersweet reunion. A quick greeting secures their bond. At least he's got them a meal. But no one eats before the pride male. And he doesn't share easily. The male's full belly is their big break. But there's also not a lot left after the nomads and the male got their fill. The pride has to get right back out there and take down their own buffalo. The herd's now on the edge of the woodland, moving toward the marsh plain. The open marsh is their favorite turf. The pride also has strength in numbers. This time, they'll work as one. The pride's strategy is to attack from a single angle. The open marsh plain allows them the space to mount a single offensive and allows a safe zone behind them where they can retreat unscathed. On a united front, they have more support from each other and can attack in waves, keeping up the offensive for longer. The buffalo may not see the lions in the dark, but they can smell them. The herd assembles their defensive strategy, also a united front. Within seconds, their teamwork shows its power. The pride's strategy is to draw attention away from Saba. But the target gets free. This bull is too much for the lions.